Good morning, afternoon, and evening, guys. We're back with another random tier list. Today we are doing a show that I am not sure that anybody other than myself and my wife, because we've talked about it, actually remembers. And we are doing Jackie Chan Adventures. I know it's Chinese New Year coming up here pretty soon at the time of recording. I actually have no idea when that actually is. It is Tuesday, February 1st, so we're a couple weeks away here, but that got me thinking. I was thinking about New Year's, thinking about Chinese New Year, and reminded me of this show, Jackie Chan Adventures, an animated show starring Jackie Chan himself, where Jackie Chan and his niece and uncle in the show go around and collect powerful talismans, each relating to one of the years of the Chinese New Year. And this is the only reason why me, as a child, knew the Chinese New Years and knew the Chinese Zodiac was because of this TV show and its various seasons. So leave a like, leave a comment if you remember this show, just for that, because this show was pulled from like a crevice of my memory, and I'm so happy I remembered it. I honestly might rewatch it. I think it's on Netflix. So yeah, we're going to talk about what these talismans did. We're going to rank them. Now, they all give superpowers, so like obviously all of them are going to be like cool, but we're going to rank them by absolutely OP, OP meaning overpowered, incredible, very good, neat, or why would I use this? And we'll see. I actually have not looked up what all of these done. Some of them I remember, some of them I don't. So we're going to go ahead and rank them based on how useful that power would be in real life. If you guys like random tier lists like this, make sure you subscribe. There'll be one up tomorrow, as there is every single day. And definitely let me know down below if you want to see more videos like this, or if there's something else completely random, something else you want me to do, let me know that too. Let's get started. Down here we have the dog. And the dog talisman grants you the ability of immortality and rejuvenation. Absolutely ridiculous powers here. Absolutely OP. Immortality and rejuvenation. Now, I don't remember the show enough to tell you, like, how much does that rejuvenation stand. I have a feeling if you were, like, evaporated, if you were like annihilated, like all of your body destroyed, I don't think you'd be able to regenerate from that. But if you're basically stabbed or shot or whatever, it does sound like you'd be able to come back from that. I do believe you still feel pain, however your body would be able to heal. So that's obviously going to be absolutely OP. You are essentially immortal, and combined with any of these other talismans, that'd be amazing. And just in regular everyday life, I mean, you can't go wrong with being immortal. Not much else to say there. Dog also being my Chinese Zodiac. Yeah, that's pretty cool for it being that one. Next one we have coming up here is Dragon. And Dragon is combustion. So this gives you the power to shoot out fireballs and stuff. That's very good. I mean, if somebody comes at you, looks at you the wrong way, you can shoot out some fireballs. Not sure how that would be used in real life, but I can definitely make sure I never lose a fight. That's for sure. I don't remember all the usage of this one in the show. On my side screen here, maybe I look up a little bit more. Oh my gosh, she actually is firing fireballs and explosions. All right, well, that's what it's used for. That's going to be very good, I think. If you wanted to put it in neat, I could see that category too, just because I don't know how many uses this has outside of actually maiming somebody. But we'll start off by putting in very good, and we'll go ahead and leave it there. Next we have the horse, which I always forget is a Chinese Zodiac horse. Horse is healing and regeneration. So I'm not sure how this is different from immortality and rejuvenation. I have a feeling that this is much quicker, though it will not save you as much as maybe the dog would. But still obviously going to be very, very good. Dog and horse here, using those together, I believe, would pretty much make you... I mean, dog said immortality, but having this healing along with that would essentially just make you unable to be stopped in any situation, I feel like. So both of those absolutely OP. Next we have monkey. Monkey is shape-shifting, being able to change into different shapes, change into different forms, or change other people into different forms. Yeah, that's going to be OP too. In the show, I believe Jade just uses it to turn somebody into a rat. So, yeah, I don't know what somebody can do if you just turn him into a rat, right? Like, I mean, you kind of killed him, right? Because that rat's probably going to have a much shorter lifespan than a human. Nobody's going to know that's who they are. Right? That's kind of like a kid's show version of just murdering somebody, I feel like. So, monkey here, yeah, shape-shifting, very good. And I do like our ranking so far. I feel like the immortality should go over the healing, which should go over the shape-shifting. Next we have the ox. Ox is super strength. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Yeah. Just going to be absolutely incredible. I think it's used by a masked wrestler in the show, which is kind of funny. Yeah. So obviously being able to just throw things around and have super strength, you'd never lose a fight. You'd be able to be obviously really helpful in a lot of situations, a lot of different jobs. You could be a wrestler. You could be any sports. Could you be able to hit the ball, throw the ball really far? Yeah, that's going to be an absolutely incredible skill. My only reason it's not in OP is because, you could still get shot, right? I guess you get shot with any of these, but like the shape-shifting one, I feel like, you just turn them into a rat before they do. This one, you actually need to be able to punch them. So, very, very useful. Going to put it in incredible there. Next, we have the pig, which if I was born like a week later, I would have been a pig. Pig is thermal vision, which, taking a look here at what that looks like here. That is shooting lasers out of your eyes. That's going to be very good. Yeah, being able to shoot lasers out of your eyes, similar thing to the combustion in there. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to fight you if you can shoot lasers out of your eyes. What can I say? I can't really say much more. I don't know what it has to do with being a pig, though. It's kind of a weird combination. Some of these make sense, some of these don't, like the combustion with dragon. So, anyway. Rabbit. Rabbit is super speed. That's incredible, isn't it? Being able to run super fast. Yeah, you just would never get caught in any situation you didn't want to be. I think super speed is probably more important or more valuable than super strength. However, it is still more Well, I mean, you could run up to somebody and punch them in the mouth. I'm really putting this borderline on absolutely OP. Because they try to turn you into a rat, you just super speed past them. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this in absolutely OP. We'll see. I don't want to put all of them in OP, even though obviously these are all superpowers and they'd all be great to have. I do want to kind of balance it out a little bit here. So this might be pushing Monkey down to incredible. We'll see. But yeah, you could just like run past somebody. Even if they healed, right? You could just like go really fast and hit them again. I don't know. Super speed sounds very, very useful in a lot of situations. Next we have the rat, which is animation. I believe this is turning things that are inanimate to life. Yes, okay, it is. I'm taking a look at the wiki as we are opening this up. This is an incredible ability. I mean, it's one of the most magical of the abilities on this list. To be able to do this, I don't know what practical uses you would... I guess there's a lot of abstract practical uses, right? In terms of, like, you could, like, put your teddy bears to make your teddy bears alive, and they could, like, watch your house while you're gone, right? And then you could, like, have your teddy bears beat the crap out of somebody. So that'd be pretty cool, right? So I think that's pretty incredible. It's kind of hard to judge that one, though. So I am going to leave it in incredible. But obviously a very super power, to say the least. Next we have Rooster. Rooster is levitation and telekinesis. Yeah, being able to fly and also throw things at people. Yeah, that'll do it, right? I mean, maybe it's not quite as good as super speed, because super speed you could just move out of the way, or super speed you could run almost so fast that people might not be able to see you or might not notice you go by. But yeah, being able to throw things with your mind is pretty good. I'm going to move Monkey down here to incredible. Being able to turn people, shape-shift people. You know what? Is that better than being able to throw things at people? I don't know. I really am thinking with Rooster about sitting on a couch and just telekinesis, like, summoning the remote. The remote just flies to me. Honestly, that sounds like a lazy reason, but that's what I'm thinking about. So, absolutely OP there. I don't often get into fights with other people in the real world. On the street. I don't often like just walk into somebody and get into a fight with them in situations that I would need a super powerful talisman to solve. So I'm leaning on that a lot with this, but in reality, I don't know. Next one is the sheep, though, which is astral projection. This means basically like separating your spirit from your body and sending your spirit out to go to other places. Oh, you can enter a person's dream. You are invisible and inaudible. And it allows you to spy on others. Well, this could be used for some interesting uses. This would be very good. It's got to be better than the dragon and the pig. It's more of a spying one. I think I'd put in very good. Top end of very good. I think that's fair. Next we have the snake, which is invisibility. Similar thing here to astral projection. I think astral projection has to be better than invisibility because you can actually like enter people's dreams and you can actually like I guess invisibility they can't see you, but in theory they'd be able to hear you too. So I feel like snake just isn't as good as sheep. Right? I think I'd rather have astral projection. And on that subject, I think I am going to move dragon and pig down to neat. Being able to fire laser beams from your hands and eyes is definitely awesome, but the uses that those have in the real world is, I think, less than some of these other ones, which are just absolutely amazing. Obviously, I'm not going to turn down being able to shoot lasers, but compared to most of these, I think I would rather have most of them over it. And then finally, we do have our last one, which is Tiger Talisman, which is spiritual balance. I'm leaning towards why would I use this, but let's go ahead and look. Let's look at what this is. It says that, let's see here. Okay, the talisman splits in half. It splits the user's yang and yin halves from each other, creating two separate doppelgangers who embody either half of yin and yang. Okay, so why would I want to do that? The Tiger Talisman can be used on more than one character even if it's halved. If the talisman's activation is interrupted, the user may not split wholly into two separate bodies, but instead into a conjoined form with the yin and yang personalities controlling different sides of the body each. Jackie Chan had two heads on top of a what? Why would I use this? Why would I want this? I need to rewatch this show. Yeah, I don't know why I would want this. Let me know in the comment section if anybody else remembers why I would want to separate my good and evil halves. Maybe I'd want to separate the evil half so I could be a really good person. Or I want to take out my good half so I could just be an immoral jerk and rule the world. I don't know. I don't know why I would want this compared to the others. But I'm going to leave it down here. I think shooting laser beams and stuff is pretty neat. Being able to spy on people is definitely very good. And all of these ones up here in Incredible and absolutely OP. Yeah, if anybody out there is offering superpowers, definitely hit me up for one of these. That's the ranking, guys. These are all of the talismans in the Jackie Chan Adventures. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I think I'm going to go rewatch this show on Netflix. With all that said, guys, this has been the guy who makes random tier lists, signing off.